Hey guys, your boy Sota here again, and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be talking about the over-under contract or over-under trade type. So the first thing we're going to ask ourselves is, what is the over-under trade type? From our Binogator book, the over-under trade type on Deriv is the digit-based options trades, where traders predict that the last digit of an asset's price at expiration will be higher or lower than the pre-chosen digit. So there are a few things that are needed in this over-unders. A prediction digit that's going to be needed to predict which either is going to be higher or lower than the prediction digit. Right, so let's go over to the Binogator app, and I'm going to change this to the digit rate part. And then for this strategy, the strategy I want to use, I want to change this 0 and 1. So let me quickly change this to over under. So I'll go to the main strategy and then set the prediction digit to 2. So the strategy I'm trying to automate now is the logic behind the strategy is this. So I'm trying to set the prediction digit to 2. So after setting the prediction digit to 2, I'm trying to say that buying digits over. So I'm trying to say that whatever the market is going to bring out, the last digit of the market is going to be over 2. So these are 0 and 1 here. There is over, there is matches, there is under. So this indicator has over, matches, and under. So over is the number of times that, or the percentage that the last digit is going to be over than 0. Under is the percentage that the last digit is going to be under the particular digit, and matches is the percentage that the last digit is going to be 1 or 0 or 2. So now this is now where I have to be looking at. I'm looking at these matches now. If this matches has a high percentage, it means that it is possible that I'm going to get digits from this particular tables, that are 0 and 1. So I want to set that, since the prediction digit is going to be 2, I'm looking for a market where these matches of 0, 1, and 2 are very small. So this is the percentage so that means I'm going to be changing this market now. Okay, this one has 13%, 13 and 2. So for this kind of market now, this is exactly what I need for this type of trade that I want to run. So the percentage of matches for this particular trade is, for 0 and 1, is less than 10%. So that's what you should be looking for. So for this particular trade, so if I run this block now, so I'm going to set the duration to 1 tick, and then I run this bot now. We're going to see that it's going to win. It's going to be winning the trades, because I'll keep, as I'm running the trade, I'm looking at this particular block here, this particular box now, the matches. If there are times that while running the trade, the numbers can immediately change and get to 10%, you can see. So it's possible that the market can just move against you and the numbers can get to 10%. So what I'm going to do is, if it gets above 10%, I'm going to stop the trade, because we are using statistics here, we're using probability. So if there's a 10%, if it's more than 10% chance that the market is going to produce a last digit that matches this particular digit 0 and 1, that's the digits that are under 2, because I'm predicting that the digit is going to be over 2. So if the matches percentage is less than 10%, then I'll continue trading the market. You can see that the market has come back. So you can see now we have had 14 wins and 2 losses, because we chose a market that the percentage of the market giving out 0 or 1 or 2 is very small. So there are times that the market can just go against us, and then this number changes or gets very high. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to stop the bot. I'll stop the bot, and I'll look for another market. I'll look for another market where the matches percentage is less than 10. I know that we are policing it. We have to do it like this. If we don't do it like this, the percentage is going to now be higher. The matches percentage is now going to be higher, and the bots will now start producing last digits that match 0, 1, and 2. So that is why I'm policing it. I'm changing it like this. Okay, I can use this. So I'm still running the bot again. So if you keep doing it like this, the chances that you are going to get 0, 1, or 2 is now going to be slim. So that means that you are using probability. This is a pure probability based strategy. So I'm using this matches percentages to check if I'm going to get a last digit that is greater than 2. So I believe you understand the strategy, guys. So for the sake of length of this video, I'm going to stop the bot now. I think you have understood the logic behind the strategy. So the second strategy I want to share is still in the digits over, and the last strategy I want to share is the last digit. So there's this block here that says if last digit sequence is 0, 1, 2. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to say if the last digit sequence is 1. So I'm telling the bot that if the last digit is 1, let's say it gives me a last digit that the bot gives is 1. That means that I'm saying that the probability of me getting a digit that is higher than 2 after 1 is that's actually what I'm saying. I'm saying that I want to get a probability. I'm betting on the probability that I'm going to get a digit that is higher than 2 after the last digit of the bot is 1. So I'm going to run, if I run the bot now with this condition, it is not going to buy until the last digit is 1. It gets a last digit of 1, and then okay, it has bought because it saw 1, then it got the last digit after 1 was 5. That means I've won the contract. So it's going to buy if the last digit of the bot is 1, and the last digit of the bot is 1, and it's going to be over 2. So it has won 2 trades now because of the condition that I set. So this is another way you can run the contracts on the board. So this is another condition. So you can set this last digit sequence to be 2. If I set it to be 2, it means that after 2, I'm predicting that the next digit that is going to follow 2 is going to be a digit that is higher than 2. That is the whole idea behind the strategy. So I want you to try out these strategies in your own time. Try them out in your demo account before you go over to your main account. So these are all probability based strategies, and they work. The more you try them out, the more you see how profitable it can be. So you can see now I'm at 30 wins and 6 losses because of this strategy, and I'm at $2.89 or 99 cents up. So for this strategy, for this particular strategy, um, you don't need to change markets that frequently. It's your strategy that I'll need to change markets. So you can stay in one market for this particular strategy, and then maybe if you need to change the market, you need to change the go. Maybe you need to go to a market that the percentage of matches is higher than 10 or 10, at least 10. But this part for this particular strategy, you don't need to change markets that much. So that is what I need to add for the strategy. So that will be all for today, guys. And I want you to try out these strategies during your spare time, and then see how they work. I've tried them out and they have been nice. They have been very wonderful. All right. So thank you very much again for watching, guys. I love you all. Have a good one.